order to be a good mom, you have to be able to take care of yourself first. At the end of the day, if something happens to me, what's gonna happen to them? My name is Kristen Shepherd, and I have 3 children, 2 boys, 1 girl. My daughter's 5, and my boys are 7 and 14. The apartment I was staying in, I was in there for about 4 years. They asked me to leave the premises, so I called the cap line, and then there was space in the Bethany House for my family. When I moved into the Bethany House, it was a brand new location over on Redden Road. It was nice, it was clean. It had plenty of activities for the children to do. The room that we were in, my family was the first family to stay in that particular room. I was dealing with a lot of anxiety because I had basically been displaced. I went from having a home to being homeless. But what helped me out was that we had meals each and every day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So I didn't have to worry about what I was gonna feed my children. I had to kind of make it into a game or to like a vacation or something. I didn't want them to go to school saying we're homeless, or I didn't want to be outside and they say, hey mom, are we going back to the shelter? So we refer to the shelter as the big house because it was a big house for them. And to this day, when we ride past the Bethany House, my children will point like, hey mom, there's a big house. And I'll tell them, wave to the big house, guys, and we'll wave. And then, I'll just tell them, I hope we'll never got to go back. But it's not bad, but, I'm just thankful that it's in the past. When I initially met with the landlord, he was skeptical about renting to us because he said that he liked to check out his tenants' current situation before he let them move into his house to make sure that they were living up to code. And when I told him I was in a shelter, he kind of was like, well, it's probably not gonna be a good fit for you. And I brought my son with me. And my 14-year-old son was like, Mom, I want this to be my bedroom. And then this can be the baby's bedroom. And I love the gas lights outside. So the landlord ended up telling me, I think I'm going to go ahead and rent to you because that kid, he sold me basically. Being homeless with children was really difficult. As a mother, I think the best piece of advice, this is not your final stop. It's just the beginning. Don't worry about your past or where you were, and don't dwell on it too much because where you could end up being better than where you were. And just stay focused, pay attention to what you're doing, listen to your case manager and to anyone with any resources who's willing to help you. And don't give up on, getting out of the shelter, and do your own homework too. Find your own housing. And then if I'm having an issue with anxiety or depression, or if I need to talk to somebody, don't be afraid to reach out for help because in order to be a good mom, you have to be able to take care of yourself first. You have to put yourself first and take care of your mental health, and then you can focus on your children a lot better.